Alright, hello everybody, it is I, Granarite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Assassin's Creed Syndicate. We are in Sequence 7 now, so we have Sequence 7 and Sequence 9 left in the main story. So we're going to go do Evie's missions here, which one of them is, of course, to undo what Jacob did in the last episode, which was crashing London's currency. Hope you all had a great weekend.
Customer inside.
Didn't even take off. Alright, let's see what we got here. Evie pays a visit to the center of London after Jacob's assassination of Twopenny.
You would just calm yourselves.
What has happened?
Your brother.
What's he done this time?
The newspapers are all over Twopenny's murder, and if that weren't enough, someone has stolen the currency printing plates. Was that also Jacob's doing?
I doubt it.
Now, no one trusts the bank or England's currency. There will be inflation, riots, manufacturing will jump to America for the cheap labor. In short, Britain is done for.
Oh, jeez.
You've really put your foot in it now. What if I smuggle the plates back into the bank?
Well, would certainly help. Better yet, it would call into question the stories on Twopenny's murder, which would restore confidence in the economy.
That's settled then. Britain lives to see another day.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, would you mind destroying any counterfeit notes you come across so they don't circulate?
Of course.
Only a bit to do.
Follow me. The counterfeit money is being spent nearby.
Okay.
Well, if you can call it counterfeit. With those printing plates, it's nearly impossible to tell the real notes from the fake ones.
Mr. Aberline.
If this gets out... Well, I've said this already. When people don't trust their currency, and we're already seeing riots...
Alright, we need to locate the counterfeiter.
Faith in you, Miss Fry.
You two, follow me. I don't wish to be robbed on my way to the cart.
The counterfeiters.
Heard about the rioting at the bank? They can riot all they like. We won't be giving back those plates. What difference does it make? It's not like he has any real cash on him. Since we've got the printing plates, it's all real cash.
Is he gonna get in this?
Sounds like all of London is rioting. Nothing to do with us.
I can't believe Jacob's managed to shatter the entire economy. Father was right. He acts in haste and repents not at all.
I'm just trying to keep behind him now. What is that nonsense? Because he had to turn and the bus was in the way? Trying to read what they're saying at the bottom.
There you are.
Keep your eyes open. Anyone could be trying to get in.
Burn the counterfeit money. Locate the printing plates.
Yes, sir.
Guard this place as you would the Bank of England itself.
Absolutely, sir.
He doesn't say anything about being stealthy.
Get away!
Alright, well, we've burned the counterfeit money, so that was easy enough.
Now to sneak these back into the bank.
And we need to let the civilians back into the bank, okay? We'll see how to do that once we get there.
Nobody gets in without my saying so. Oi, you! Do not move!
I've read the papers. This'll be the ruin of us.
You have a lot to answer for.
Pardon me,
I want
miss.
you to tell me.
Alright, well, we got rid of him, so it let the civilians in.
Ladies and gentlemen, try to remain calm.
Well, again, stealth is optional.
There, as if they were never taken.
Where's our bloody pay? We work ourselves back down.
Should be easy enough. Speak to Aberline. He's this way. Well, that wasn't too bad of a mission.
Well, the London papers are running the story of how it was all a hoax. No more riots. Faith in the bank restored. Finally, I might get a quiet night on patrol. Miss Fry, I can't thank you enough.
Glad we've averted catastrophe, Sergeant. Although it's Jacob who should be thanking me.
And we got a new firearm there. Let's take a look at our inventory here. This is the new firearm that we got, it looks like. The M1877 Lightning. This powerful quick revolver can turn any shooter into a quick draw killer. You're still doing good with capes. Now, outfit-wise, can we upgrade this? And we haven't, you know, we have upgraded that one. So Evie's notebook's got a new entry. So Philip Twopenny, the Bank of England, is dead, and Jacob's flair for causing trouble is struck again. It seems that desperate warnings that he must exercise care and discretion when dealing with the Bank of England, Jacob has proceeded in his most heavy-handed manner. The newspapers are reporting the scandal, questioning the security of the nation's currency, and it seems that in the ensuing chaos, the gang of counterfeiters managed to infiltrate the bank, make off with the printing plates for pound notes, actually endangering the security of the nation's currency. I met Sergeant Abeline, who explained the situation while overseeing an unruly mob. Prices in the marketplace had already begun to rise, causing riots. The sergeant predicted nothing less than the complete economic collapse. I attempted to calm his nerves, but his concern was not misplaced. However, between us, we concocted a scheme to reclaim the plates and replace them in the bank. Once the bank staff found that the plates had never left the building and the newspapers began to report the mistake, the public seemed to disbelieve the stories about Twopenny as well. The prices have stabilized and any counterfeit currency has been destroyed. I remain alert for Jacob's next adventure and what new trouble it may bring. Alright, so we had a new thing that we could craft here, and it looks like it was this Mirage Gauntlet. A solid, good-looking gauntlet. Can't go wrong with leather accents. So we'll just go ahead and equip that. And upgrade it. It looks like we have enough still to upgrade this last firearm that we got. So we'll do that so it's all upgraded as well. And I think we're still good on weapons. We're actually all done with the weapons, which is nice. Alright. So Evie's other mission is over here. Change of plans. And then we'll swap over to Jacob's missions. Because I think Evie just has the two. Alright, Mr. Green, let's see what it's got. New development arises in Evie's search for the Shroud of Eden.
Please tell me again where we are going.
I found a letter from the Prince Consort among Lucy Thorne's research, marked with the same insignia as your key, dated 1847.
1847.
The same year the prince began renovations to Buckingham Palace.
You think he added a vault for the shroud?
And since there is no map of the palace with a room marked Secret Vault. Your Highness, may I present Miss Evie Fry. Miss Fry, Maharaja Duleep Singh.
Whom we've met.
A pleasure, Your Highness.
My friend, the plans you asked for have been removed.
Removed? By whom?
Crawford Starrick, or someone employed by him. Yes, I thought you might recognize the name. I know where they are, but it is heavily guarded.
That's not a problem.
That will not be a problem.
I thought not.
We're going to need a plan.
I can provide a distraction for the guards while you find a safe way inside.
Oh. Really?
For you, Evie? Certainly.
Well, once I'm inside, I'll find someone who knows where the papers are stored.
And we will meet back on the train.
Be careful.
Oh, you care for him. Use Henry's distraction twice. Okay. How do I use his distraction? I don't know if this was the right place to jump down. Alright, I'm gonna hop back, see if we can use his distraction actually better than hopping down into here. How do I use his distraction? Oh, I gotta speak to him.
What's the plan?
When you give the signal, I'll draw the guards into a fight and then use a smoke bomb to get away.
And I'll take advantage of the confusion. Ready?
Absolutely.
Are you prepared for my attack?
Shut up or I'll shut you up!
We'll finish this together.
Hey, that one guy just rung the bell. That wasn't supposed to do any, you know, help it happen. Sabotage this so that doesn't happen again.
That's not them.
So where is this one? And the other one? Alright, well, we used his distraction twice.
No.
Yeah, I figured it might have been this one. Come on. Get out of here.
Nothing here. Looks like I have to ask someone where the plans are.
Is there a specific Templar I need to kidnap? Oh, don't do that. You go upstairs, really.
If anyone witnessed this, come forward.
I swear, miss, I don't know where they've taken him.
Taken who?
The man, dressed like you. The guards dragged him off.
Henry? The plans you stole, where are they?
I don't know anything about that.
The plans. The mission.
All right.
I have a shot at the assassin.
You're some of Clara's children.
They took Mr. Henry. We couldn't stop them.
I bit one of them good, though.
They dragged him off in a red carriage.
They won't get far, though. One wheel looked like it was about ready to fall off. You can see the cart tracks. It looks so wobbly-like.
Okay. Do I just let's get in this carriage. Oh, it's just right around the corner here.
Been run off the road. They must be driving quickly.
Guess I needed it still. Well, it stopped right here, so we'll just hop back in.
There you go. They're knocking people over too. And destruction of public property. I must be on the right track.
We just get it flashed up every once in a while, so it shows where we need to go. That looks like it's it. Stopped up there.
That must be the carriage. Found you.
Kill guards using hanging barrels. Okay. Can I find said hanging barrels? I don't see any.
Could have sworn I'd locked this gate. This is supposed to be locked. Bloody urchins opened it again, no doubt.
Oh, let's talk to these other guys. See if we can find any hanging barrels.
I saw them dragging someone out of the carriage after the wheel fell off. They said he hit his head. Not sure why they needed to take him to the church, but that's where they went.
Alright, so they're down. They're down.
I don't know anything about the carriage, but there's been some strange happenings around here today. All kinds of unsavory types wandering around, armed to the teeth. I don't like it one bit.
So I don't see any hanging barrels up here to use. So if they want us to take people out with hanging barrels, it needs to be down, I'm guessing. Alright, well, there's the hanging barrel.
I don't know. We knocked him around pretty good. Wouldn't be surprised if it took a while.
I hope you haven't addled his brain.
He's an assassin. How much more addled could he get?
Why did you bring him here?
The man's an assassin. We didn't want him getting away before you had a chance to question him now, did we?
He was more secure where he was before. I told you not to come here.
Alright. We just needed to wait for him to stop talking and walk over, so that's good.
Evie, they sent someone to move the architectural plans. Do you have them?
Did they hurt you?
I'm fine.
Let's go.
What about the plans?
The plans are lost. Just concentrate on escaping, please.
What's she doing here? She eradicate you!
He's just running.
Gunman on the rooftop.
Did that not hit that? All right.
Get Miss Nightingale to look at that. I must find the vault before Starrick secures the shroud.
We'll talk to the Maharaja again.
I will talk to the Maharaja. You will get your head looked at.
I'm sorry my capture hasn't done your plans.
You'd be safer on the train.
Even if you find the vault, you can't just walk into Buckingham Palace alone.
I won't be alone. I'll see you back at the train, Mr. Green.
All right. Purple Vengeance schematic.
Come again now.
All right. Let's hop back to our train really quick.
Dear, is that what you're wearing?
All right, we had got our last throwing knife upgrade, so let's go ahead and get that. And gear-wise, we've got this Nightshade cloak. And we do not have enough to make that.
Out of the gang fights. You should find honest man. Here's where
Oops, stop that. Alright, so let's look at our Evie's notebook entry. So Lucy Thorne is dead. I've recovered the key she stole from me, but I still have not found the shroud. Our searches of Henry's catalogs did turn up an image of the key and the casket it is supposed to open. The casket was in the procession of the royal family, kept at the Tower of London. I set out for the tower alone. I feel that Mr. Green would have accompanied me had I asked. I felt it was best I carried out this task alone. Miss Thorne was already there when I arrived. The Templars had thoroughly infiltrated the yeoman, so it was with difficulty I made my way inside St. John's Chapel, where Miss Thorne was continuing her search. She had not found the promised casket, but I hoped still that it might be there, concealed in a hidden vault. We fought. This time I did not let my guard down. Miss Thorne revealed little upon her death, save for admonishment that I do not know the true extent of the shroud's power. It was likely a posture, but it is true I know very little. I will find more about the shroud when it's in my possession. In any case, the casket was not in the chapel. It must have been removed at some point in the last century. Though when and where I cannot say, we must find it before the Templars do. I've examined and re-examined the notebook we have recovered in the dockyards, along with Edward Kidway's history of the assassins, but the boat holes revealed nothing relevant. Henry and I are at our wits' end. We must assume the Templars are no further ahead than we are. Henry has arrived with some bit of news. He is obviously excited, so I will finish this later. Alright, and then we should be at Jacob's Memories next, which we are. So we'll swap over to Jacob. Oh, we were working on his belts last, but it looks like, yep, we got this one fully upgraded as well, so that's nice. And we will fast travel over here to make our way to the next storyline mission. Zippity-doo-dah, over we go. So, playing politics. Jacob hunts for Prime Minister Disraeli at the Sinopian Club to trace the mysterious bee who is planning Disraeli's assassination.
All right, bee. Who are you and what's your game?
So reach the Sinopian Club. Now we have a database entry. This is about the club, I'm guessing. So, Corrupt Practices Act. Rigging elections was a national pastime in the 19th century Britain, and by 1868 things had gotten so bad it just wasn't sporting anymore. Thus, Prime Minister Disraeli introduced this bill in order to make this process interesting again. The bill's principal effect was to transfer responsibility for trying election petitions from you know what? Let's slow down and back up a bit. Prior to this act, whenever the result of a parliamentary election was up for debate, the result was decided by a vote in the House of Commons. Shockingly enough, this meant that 9 times out of 10, the candidate from the majority party turned out to have won the election after all. Disraeli's new law moved responsibility for deciding election outcomes to a special triumvirate appointed from the Court of Common Pleas. the Echikura Pleas or the Queen's Bench, which meant that to rig an election, you now had to buy off 2 judges instead of an entire House of Parliament. A much more sensible and streamlined system of corruption. It's this slow, steady march towards efficiency that makes the British government the finest in the world.
So the Russians thought they had us cut off from our own lines, you see.
Do not kill any... Well, I just did kill a guard.
Should have thrown his hands up and surrendered.
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
An exception, Commander. What the Russians did not know was that there was a small...
The Corrupt Practices Bill is a vital step in reforming our government. If the majority party is allowed to dictate the results of contested elections, we can scarcely call ourselves free.
If we yield up our rights bit by bit to the courts, we can scarcely call ourselves free, sir.
This is so like you, Gladstone. You would rather throw your body upon the gears of progress than surrender 1 iota of power.
God, Disraeli, you are a fool. I'll not stand idly by and watch such parliamentary privilege through the muck.
Certainly not right. You'd rather return us to the yoke of tyranny.
To understand.
Okay, fine. We'll try that again. Maybe we'll just take the guards out before we eavesdrop.
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
The Corrupt Practices Bill is a vital step in reforming our government. If the majority party is allowed to dictate the results of contested elections, we can scarcely call ourselves free.
If we yield up our rights bit by bit to the courts, we can scarcely call ourselves free, sir.
This is so like you, Gladstone. You would rather throw your body upon the gears of progress than surrender 1 iota of power.
By God, Disraeli, you are a fool. I'll not stand idly by and watch you drag parliamentary privilege through the muck.
No, certainly not. You'd rather return us to the yoke of tyranny. Perhaps while we're at it, Mr. Gladstone, we could repeal Magna Carta. How many times would I bite your head off?
How dare you, sir? Merely because I do not wish to see government placed in the hands of judges who make these slanderous accusations.
Till it's time for a grave.
I'll not stand for it.
Then I shall obviate the requirement. Good evening, sir.
Okay.
B, I presume.
Tackle the spy, okay.
There's something strange going on.
This is your last bout. Enjoy.
What could be happening? Some
But I tackled them. Did I tackle them too quickly? Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened there. I did what it said to do. Okay. Game doesn't know what it wants me to do right now.
This is your last bout. Enjoy. I'll switch your brothers.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on. Let's get to the point where we fight him again, I guess. The game doesn't know what it wants me to do here. Can I fight him without taking him down? Okay, what do you want me to do, game?
I'll rip your tongue out. I'm gonna knock your teeth in.
See, I don't know what the game wants me to do. I can keep tackling him over and over, nothing happens.
I'll rip your tongue out.
This is dumb. Alright, I'm reading about a bug here.
You'll pay for that!
Okay, so there's a fix here. We're gonna try this. Task manager. Go to set affinity. That's not what I wanted. Credibility. Oh my goodness. Okay, just a second. I don't know how to do this fix. It says go to Task Manager, right click on Syndicate. I don't know what set affinity is. Oh, okay. Only choose CPU 1. It says the game will get really laggy for a bit. Well, it isn't kidding. But it worked. All right, let's pause. Goodness, that was dumb.
B.
My name's Herbert!
And why are you following the Prime Minister?
It's just a job, sir! Some old bloke paid me to...
Smug bastard.
Avoid the sniper shots, okay? Sorry, that tackle thing was dumb. So I had to open my task manager, go to the process, and I had to drop it down to a single core on my CPU.
Big moustache or some kind of uniform. Whose ours maybe?
What's his game?
Please, you'll kill me.
And a 3-story drop will shatter your legs and send you to the workhouse. Difference is you can run from him.
Tomorrow! Oh, my lads are going to attack the Prime Minister's carriage on the way to Parliament.
Perfect.
All right. Well, we're not going to do the next mission because we're at an hour now. Let's see if there's any more money in our train. If I can find the train. Well, here it is.
A pleasure to see you.
That is still empty. All right, well, we're going to end the episode here. We do hope you all enjoyed the episode. We'll see you next time.